A doctor being attacked, murdered, in fact, in a violent attack in Kerala hospital has once again brought the debate about how there are, in fact, violent attacks against the doctors in the country. I am joined by the IMA president, Dr. Sharad Agarwal. So thank you for speaking with us. So this is not the first time I believe that such demand of protection for doctors have been made by IMA and also a number of doctor associations. So first of all, what is your take on the incident that has happened in Kerala, and what are you going to do about this?
See, it is a very sad situation in our country that every day we see that anywhere or somewhere some doctor is being attacked and violence incidences are happening. And it is very sad in a country where we say there is a lot of shortage of the modern medicine doctors, and where a doctor, a young 22-year doctor, the Bandha Das, she was on the duty in government hospital, that too in government hospital, and she is been brutally murdered. One side government say that doctors don't want to go in village, and other side government is silent. They are sleeping. They don't want to take any responsibility. Who will take care in this the security of the doctors in the villages? That doctor was posted in some taluka hospital. Taluka is like, I think, a block level or some
Jilla level. Yes.
So now, where are those politicians and those all buddhijeevi kind of brilliant and elite class group in the country who make hue and cry whenever doctors are coming on the road for their safety and security, and giving the reason that the patients are dying and doctors are insensitive? Where are those people now? I want to know. What is their say to that a young doctor has been brutally murdered in the presence of policemen? The police people were there also.
But it is a long demand that has been made for years altogether. I believe that there were doctors who were demanding that there should be security or some sort of a stringent rule that should be brought in. So as an IMA, I think I read your statement also yesterday. Are you going to approach the health ministry? What is the steps that will be taken by the IMA at this point?
See, the detailed file and the papers are lying with the Home Ministry and the Health Ministry and the department who have to do this. But I don't know what the silly argument their IAS and their administrator bureaucrats are giving them. Because if you remember, during COVID, by an ordinance, the same government brought an act against violence on the doctors and the health worker. So what is stopping them to making this extension of that act? Their argument is, when we went there and asking that, they were saying because it was under the Pandemic Act, we cannot do this. Why can't you do it? If there is a will, there is a way. Because
no, this act you're talking about is in the state or overall act you're talking about?
Overall
Could you
act,
put
national
overall act? Okay.
If you remember, during COVID time, the Home Ministry brought an ordinance. By an ordinance, they brought that act against violence on the doctors and the healthcare worker. But then why can't it be on a regular day-to-day basis? Because the scenario for us, the scenario is same. For government, it was the different scenario. Because for COVID, in the COVID management, the stake and the reputation of government was on this stake. So they wanted to do everything what they need to do. And IMA was there also. We did the COVID management, the entire world appraised our COVID management. It is all because of the member of IMA and doctors of IMA and the healthcare workers who sacrificed their life for the nation. But now this is a silly argument. The government is saying that we cannot make this law. Why can't you make? If you cannot ensure the security and safety of the doctors of modern medicine in country, you have no right to question the doctors that they are not going to the village. You don't have any moral right to ask doctors don't come on the strike.
But Dr. Sharad, now what? I mean, now such incidents have been happening every now and then. This recent incident where this patient was under trial, was brought in for medical, and he attacked the doctor. So, I mean, this is a lot of such incidents are happening. So as IMA president, what is your next, course of action?
The first course of action is the local, where the incidents happened, and there is a strike going on in Kerala, entire Kerala, and I am sure by evening we will be getting some good news, and Kerala will be the trendsetter in country, and there will be some strict law and rule in future. And from there, we have written to the Prime Minister ji, Home Minister, Health Minister, and everyone yesterday only. We have again written a letter for that. I am sure that government will be thinking on this seriously, and I believe that our Prime Minister is a very sensitive person, a very kind-hearted person. So he must, the attention will definitely, he will look into this matter. And definitely we are not, saying anything, or we are not threatening anything, but it is a genuine concern, and we request all the media, please do something for the, because see, if you not ensure the survival of the savior, then who will save the nation? And hospital should be declared a safe zone. Nowhere in the world, in no country, these kind of violent incidents is happening on the doctor. It is only in India. When we want to become a Vishwa Guru, we have to, improve on this parameter also.
So I want to ask you that there are in fact a protest called by a lot of state doctors in different part of the country. They all have been calling in protests, demanding a safe zone, like you just mentioned. So are there going to be more such protests? Is IMA also planning to organize such protests against such violent attack against doctors?
See, actually, entire medical fraternity is in shock. We are not able to understand what is happening in the presence of policemen. If a young doctor, 22-year-old, she was as a resident doctor, was doing a treatment in the emergency, and in the presence of policemen, she was brutally stabbed and murdered. Then who is safe in this country? So the out of this knee-jerk reaction of this shock, they are responding and they are doing the protest. Because who will want tomorrow to make kids for the medical profession? You hardly get anyone going to the medical profession. So that is a reaction, and at IMA headquarters we are shocked and but sensitive also. We are not giving any call of this kind of nationwide protest, but definitely we are monitoring the situation and trying to meet the government, because we want solution, not the problem.